Hey, how you doing? This is Peter Parker,
Tim
brought
Drake.
to you live from apartment 5233. The eager fellow back here, that would be Tim Drake, and this is my good friend John Stewart. And today we are here to talk to you about our favorite superhero movies, the ones that we thought were just horrible pieces of ass. Yes, like Green Lantern.
Green Lantern was terrible.
Okay, but when you think about Green Lantern, we are all huge comic nerds, so keep that in mind, please. But
right,
if you think about the movie Green Lantern from a perspective of
Not knowing comics, it's a decent
like
movie.
no comic accuracy, it was not that bad. Thoughts?
Ryan Reynolds did a decent one, but I don't take him seriously. I see him as a comedian actor.
Ryan Reynolds is a better comedian actor.
I
I'm
can't see it.
completely unable to disengage myself from my comic knowledge of Green
The
Lantern.
fact that Hal Jordan says he's scared kind of pissed me
See,
off.
that's my thing. I know from the comics that Hal Jordan is the man without fear because all of his worst fears came to
He's
life.
their Daredevil.
Well, yeah, but that's
He's all
not the
blind
point.
over there.
Yeah,
The point is, his
hit
worst
stuff.
fears came to life in front of him, so he's afraid of nothing else for the rest of his life.
Okay, that makes sense.
But and so
And
the
yes,
movie,
in the movie, he became afraid of the giant puff cloud thing.
dude,
Galactus.
he was just fighting a
Galactus.
giant.
Galactus.
Breaking the bonds of war.
Totally different movie
I gotta
for
be
those
honest
of you who don't know that.
At
Galactus
least
was
Galactus
Disney's
didn't
Marvel.
look like giant swirling evil diarrhea. Okay.
Giant swirling evil diarrhea. No, okay, that is true. He
Chuck,
was just a
what did he
giant
look
puff
like?
of cloud.
And what the fuck
that
was
came
wrong
from
with
outer
that guy's
space.
head from the beginning? We can't have a good-looking evil guy. He's got to be like deformed.
No, dude, this is an Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, but
We can't all be as suave as Rupert Everett.
That was
that's
actually-
true. But I mean, do we have to have the fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame running around the screen? Like seriously?
All right, probably not. All right, that's enough of Green Lantern. Next movie.
X-Men.
Which one?
Let's go with
Yes!
let's go with the shitty origins.
Oh, God, that was awful.
Another Ryan Reynolds moment.
Ryan Reynolds
Deadpool.
actually did that well as Deadpool before they removed his
He did a
mouth.
good Wade Wilson. Not a good Deadpool.
Yeah, Ryan
That's
Reynolds.
because they took away his mouth. That's terrifying.
Ryan
Swords
Reynolds
and
is the
Guns.
type of guy
What the hell
that
was that?
should
That
not
was
do
power.
superhero movies.
No,
He
Dude,
did-
what? Whoa.
he can do.
Deadpool.
He can do he did a great Wade
He's
Wilson.
Deadpool.
Okay, he did
a
an
great
okay
Wilson.
Wade Wilson, but the thing about Wade Wilson is that he's comic oriented anyway. He's funny, and yes, he's a superhero, but that's what I'm saying. Ryan Reynolds should stick more to
Anti-hero.
comedy movies. Anti-hero, whatever.
I got a question.
Mikey, thoughts?
I got a question.
This
All
is
right.
our other
Off-screen
roommate,
thing.
Mikey, who is off screen. Just think of him as God.
Just think of him as a guy.
All right. So
Thoughts?
yeah, you're talking about Deadpool and Wolverine Oranges. Now,
Yes.
how do you think they viewed as Deadpool? I think they did a good job with him.
How did they do a good job as Deadpool?
Did they
No.
do it? No, not Deadpool, but Wolverine. Like this is Wolverine Origins.
Yeah.
So now, how do you think they did a good job?
Well, I'm
doing
not gonna lie.
Wolverine?
I always liked their Wolverine because the actor is pretty decent
Yeah.
as him. I forget.
Hugh
his name.
Jackman.
Hugh
Honestly,
Yeah.
I have seen a forum that I thought was really interesting. What the movie was supposed to be about was his transformation from a wild beast who escaped a facility with no memories to a man. But 5 minutes later in the movie, after he escapes from the facility, he's sitting down eating lunch civilly with some old couple. Where's the beast? He's not wild at all.
I don't like how
It doesn't make any sense.
One thing I never liked from the very first X-Men movie, when Sabretooth was this wild, crazy guy, and this one he's got the short fingernails, the leather overcoat.
I liked how they
the
played
done
him.
hair.
I liked how they played him as like a dark kind of creepy. That
But
was
he's
still,
a-
I
he's
like-
a
he
beast.
still cut
He's
you
just a
apart though.
beast.
I liked
It
how
looked like
they
he still cut
played
you to
him
pieces.
in Origins. It would have been better if they had brought in similarities between the original X-Men movie and that from
It is
Origins,
the same
True.
franchise, same actors.
True.
and the fact that they are technically brothers.
Yeah, and
Right.
whose idea was it to put
They're
Will I Am in
different
there?
parents.
Why?
Teleporting guy.
Let's
That's
increase
how
our
I said.
target demographic.
Let's just pool everything that
That's
we can
right.
possibly think
That's
of
like how
into
they
the
did
Deadpool.
in the X-Men First Class, how Havoc was
Now
there.
that was a good movie though.
Except
X Men
for
First Class was a very good X Men.
I didn't like.
that's my
there's
favorite
few
X
key
Men
parts I didn't like.
That is a good X-Men movie. There are key parts that were wrong, like the fact that Havoc is there when Cyclops is
Yes,
the
we
older
know,
brother
very wrong.
Is not even
and
alive yet.
is like
But
yeah,
does
not
it
technically
being
even supposed to
wrong
be
make it
existing.
any less enjoyable? I'm aware that in
Well,
some
no.
circumstances, it being wrong, like say the Green Lantern movie being wrong, makes it shitty.
Yeah.
But in some instances, sometimes maybe adjusting the source material a little kind of makes it okay. It's still
X-Men
okay.
First Class. If you don't know comics, is a great movie. But
Absolutely.
if you do,
If you don't know comics, Green Lantern was a pretty good movie.
But if you don't know,
Except
I don't
for
know
his suit.
anything.
Except for his
Avatar:
CGI
The Last
suit.
Airbender was a
However,
good
I
movie.
didn't watch. I didn't
No,
read
what
any
am I
Green
saying?
comics.
No.
You didn't read any
Don't
Green
ever
Lantern
watch
Yeah, I
comics?
thought it was still pretty shitty.
Mikey, yeah, okay, so the Green Lantern movie you didn't like, and you don't really read Green Lantern comics.
Mm-mm.
Did you like his suit? I thought that was a different take on it.
That
It was-
gay
it was-
looking-
It was interesting to look at with the veins, but I can think his suit
Who
would
are
be
you
like
to
a
talk
literal
about questionable
suit.
CGI?
The first second
face?
movie, it was still kind of like, ugh. I still remember it being really bland in the beginning, in my opinion.
Could be.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it was interesting, but I just got bored after a while.
I hate to say it, but they kind of played him up as too much of a playboy anyway. The real Hal
Yeah.
Jordan wasn't a playboy.
No, not at
He
all.
was a very straightforward,
that
nice
like
type of
opening
individual.
scene where he
Really,
just like
whatever.
dips out and he's like, yeah, there's
There's
like
water in
water in the tap. He's like, just help yourself or whatever it takes off.
That man is very respectable, very nice, very clean.
Yeah, I remember reading about one of his first comics where he says his father taught him to wear his jacket right, always straightforward, make sure they had the collar correctly and everything. Straight up and down, a good person.
You go with
That
any
Hal
of them-
Jordan from the movie? No.
Any of them like that,
Nah,
it would have to be
nah,
Kyle Rayner. He's the only one who's kind of had the party boy past.
Party boy
Yeah.
pass. Well,
Kyle's been with the
I don't know
chicks.
as much about all the other Green Lanterns. Flash, on the other hand.
well, we're going to have to get to that.
Ooh.
Flash.
That's a
the
totally
only-
different topic.
The one who hasn't had a decent movie. Well,
He's-
Green
Yeah,
Lantern's
when-
not
where's
bad.
that one?
He's
Who
only
who
had-
would they even get to play Flash?
There was a Flash movie in the early 90s. It just
Well, it was
wasn't
based
very
off
good.
the TV show, which was a mixture of all of the Flashes, but they used Bart Allen's name.
Yeah, but it wasn't very good. But then again, effects weren't really what they are today.
No.
Sorry, because that Captain America movie?
Because that
No.
Adam West Batman movie that I was watching the other day.
No.
Holy Willikers, Batman! The bat spray.
The
Shark
trippy
repellent.
Holy Joss Whedon,
70s
Batman.
like stoner type
what?
effects going there.
Shark repellent bat spray, Batman.
All right, before we move on though, the three movies that we just discussed: X-Men First Class, X-Men Origins. What was the third one? Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Okay, we're going to rate these movies for those of you out there who haven't seen them, and if you haven't yet, where the hell have you been for the past 3 years?
Yeah, really.
Scale of
X-Men
1 to
First
10.
Class, scale of 1 to 10. What do we all think?
9.
First
9.
Class, I'll give it a 7.
7. Mikey.
I didn't like the Beast.
6. Mikey gave it a 6.
I didn't like the
6?
Beast.
That's okay.
Did you see that bar scene with the knife?
Oh,
That was
shit
pretty badass.
That shit was cool.
That was pretty cool.
He was just like,
you know what? I'll just be the troll of the conversation.
All right, he's being the troll. So we got a 9. We got a 7.
so essentially,
we have a
call him-
6, and I'll
He's,
throw in an
he's
8.
no longer God. We're just gonna call him the Beyonder.
The
He's
Beyonder.
He's
For
the
those
Beyonder.
of you who don't know that one, anything that you desire, he can grant.
He is from Marvel.
But
Read
don't
the
forget-
Secret Wars.
He's gonna make you fight.
But we're
for it.
talking DC right now. That's Marvel, guys.
Dude, X-Men is Marvel.
I know, but we're talking DC with the Green Lantern and shit.
Yeah, but we just
We did.
I get lost.
we're not
Shut up,
talking
Tim.
separate universes yet.
Okay, so
So now everything
We're
blends.
we're getting off topic here. X-Men First Class, 9, 7, 6. I'll give it an 8. Okay, X-Men Origins rating, go.
Because
5.
of Deadpool. I'm a
5.
huge
I'm sorry.
Deadpool fan.
Deadpool
I'm giving it a
fanatic.